For our next article, we got this is how resale sites are handling the Nike Kobe 6 Mambacita Sweet 16 release. So with the return of Kobe Bryant's signature sneaker, Nike line continues to come with increased interest on reselling the late legends sneakers for profit, particularly on platforms such as StockX and GOAT. Since Bryant's passing in January 2020, both demand and prices for Nike Kobe's have both just skyrocketed, compounded by the shocking split between Nike and Bryant's family estate last June. However, the two parties were able to come back together, announcing the partnership will continue in this past March. So the first release from the revived partnership is the Mambacita Sweet 16 Kobe 6 Pro Tro, a shoe that pays homage to Kobe and Vanessa Bryant's late daughter Gianna, or Gigi, for what she would have done, or for, I guess it would have been her 16th birthday on the release. So I mean, I think they dropped, what was it, like May 1st? It was a few days ago. So Nike is now beginning the shoe's rollout, which has left some questioning to leading to how the resale platforms are going to handle this release. It's kind of important to understand that the market is going to just do what it does. It's not ultimately going to be priced out of getting them. So StockX and GOAT are not planning to really interfere with the sales of the Mambacita Sweet 16 Kobe 6, but they each do plan on turning the net proceeds made from the fees kind of into charitable contributions. So, I mean, they are aware of reselling and that it's not something you just turn on and turn off. So the prices are always going to kind of fluctuate depending on different circumstances. We've definitely seen that play out even more recently with these off-white, just Virgil Abloh shoes. I mean, you see someone's passing is going to affect the market and dictate the market.
Oh, for sure.
Obviously, they don't really have much of a say in that. But at the end of the day, it is nice to see these third-party resale platforms, getting willing to donate to the Mamba and Mambacita Foundation based off of some of the fees.
Oh yeah.
That they make off of those sales. It makes sense to do that because the shoes are going to sell for more than they should.
Extremely high.
So,
right
I mean, just to donate some of that back is kind of cool. So, I mean, what do you think? So, I guess here's two questions to this whole article is what do you think about Nike striking up that deal with Kobe's shoes again with Vanessa Bryant? And then how do you expect it to kind of look going forward?
Well, I wasn't expecting them to release a shoe so fast because I broke the article in March, right? And
it was recent.
And
they started the deal.
I mean, there's no way they had it a shoe ready manufactured in 2 months.
I think that kind of puts your whole. It takes a year to 2 years to get shoes together to bed.
I don't know,
hey, dude. It used to take a year to recover from an ACL. Now you can do it in 9 months. It used to take this to do this. Now you can do it in 7.
I think Nike had these in
time.
stock, and they made the deal happen before this. There's no way. I don't think they were able to manufacture either that one, or they were able to only. Dude, it takes 2 months to get the shoes from China to here to the States to even release. Just the shipping alone takes forever, over a month.
March, April, May.
I don't know. I think they had them manufactured before, but I don't know.
We also don't know how many pairs they made, and it was pretty limited.
Very
and it was released
limited.
Only on
exclusive access on sneakers, and
it was on Sunday, bro.
Yeah,
it was on
random
Sunday.
Day.
It was on Gigi's birthday, so I understand that was probably more significant than releasing it on a non I don't even want to just say religious, but on a Sunday. Just shoes don't release on Sunday.
No.
They release Monday to Saturday. That's just literally how it is, except for, I think, the Dunk Easters.
Right.
Which obviously is another example of a shoe that makes sense to release on Sunday.
Right. But yeah, it was super limited. I think it was exclusive access, and then also I think the Kobe Bryant's Mamba Foundation had a website too that dropped a few pairs as well, and those sold out instantly,
obviously,
instantaneously.
And know that they only sold out to resellers.
I mean,
they only sold out to resellers if you're gonna drop something like that. So how are you not gonna? How are you?
Yeah,
that they did.
It was but so it's
the best spots in the world cooked that release.
Oh, for sure. But it was a very, very limited release. So I don't know. I'm very, but moving back to your two questions, I'm very happy that it's an official partnership is back because
no matter what, the article says, the prices had gotten flushed way up. They were ridiculously high, and now you're gonna see them stay higher than they should be, but come down because
do you think they'll ever you think Kobe's will always resell from here on out? I think
Kobe's will always resell.
Yeah.
I do. I was actually thinking about that the other day.
No matter what stock.
One, they don't come out enough to not. It's almost going to be I don't know. It may turn into Nike Dunk Lows resell. Like you're gonna be able
Barely.
to always sell them for 50 to 100, 25 to 50, and then the really really nice ones that aren't just like a basic colorway. But I don't think they're gonna do that anymore. I don't think they're gonna release the Kobe 5 Pro Trail black and white. It'll be Mambasita. It'll be Los Angeles Lakers.
So you think there'll be more collab-y?
It'll be more stuff like that. I feel like, or maybe just like more prominent colorways. They're not just gonna, come back out with the team red, team blue, Kobe, team like.
True.
Like you see people, like you get that with KD's, Paul George's, Curry's, all that stuff. Just like the basic.
Man, I hope so. I hope they do something where they at least bring Kobe's line, where maybe they do a budget version, where they kind of spread it out, where it's something. Where they can do that with certain types of models, but then allow some, just basketball players just to enjoy the shoe. Like even if it's like a subline.
How much they make, yeah. Like
well,
he had a subline. He had the Mamba Rage.
I mean, if they bring that back, because I think that would be good for everyone. Because then, we can get those in and even review them and stuff like that. It's not like we have to get the Protros in. It's there's no point even to review a Protro if no one else can get it in.
They need to do that because, every single line went crazy. Anything along the lines of Kobe. Because it was my buddy had a pair of Kobe Rampage that was a multicolor one. And that was Kobe's $100 line. His shoe retail for $180, $160, just depending on the model or whatever. But it was just a $100 one. It was his budget. It was his budget friendly line, his sub line. And after the passing of Kobe, they were at $700-800. I was like,
crazy.
Yo, no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no one thought. I mean, it wasn't supposed to come back. So this partnership just came out of nowhere. But yeah, I mean, focusing on what you said, what do you think about striking back, this deal and stuff? I think it's great. I think it's great for everyone. Everyone really did love Kobe's shoes, and they were great. They were great, and it's one of the better or best low top sneakers that I've witnessed. Now I can't, put my 2 cents on playing in them because I don't play basketball, but it seems at least from your standpoint, Kobe's one of the low sneakers.
That's the other half of the story is that it's not people are just paying if it was a bad shoe line, or at least just not a great shoe line,
right?
Then I could see it. I legit don't think it'd sell for quite as much. But you got the whole Mamba mentality, just his impact on the game of basketball. Obviously, it's gonna play a huge factor in it.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward. I hope that they make it so if they're gonna do, I hope Nike makes it so if they're gonna make it
reselling on Kobe's,
they don't have to. I mean, I think if they have to do it carefully. I think if they want to keep it hype and remembering Kobe and stuff like that, they have to secure maybe just have Protros be the limited edition. They release a few here and there in limited stock throughout the year, but then also have a subline that everyone can enjoy that allows Kobe to still be remembered and allow people to wear them.
I just really don't think there's going to be a time, at least not in the near future, that you're going to see a pair of Kobe's sitting on Nike.
No,
hey,
not even sublines. Yeah, I doubt it. Not until they actually release them as frequent as they do the Panda Dunks.
Oh yeah, because the first few releases, people are going to test out buying 50 pairs.
Oh yeah,
the first few releases at least, no matter what it is, whether it's a subline, whether it's a normal shoe. I mean, a regular shoe. I mean, good luck getting your hands on 50. That'd be nuts. But a subline, just on Nike, bunch of different Nike accounts, mass check them out. Wait and see. GT cuts were reselling. It's the closest thing to Kobe's I can really think of.
They're still reselling. Yeah. They still can't get them in. People are still wanting those GT cuts.
Those limited colorways, not a ton of colorways too. Yeah. So it's if they play it that way.
Honestly, the GT cut was kind of the new Kobe. Yeah. I don't know.
It had a lot of similar stuff in
it. Follow up and probably last question for that article is, do you think the GT cut, because Kobe's are coming back, do you think the GT cut is going to get undermined and not do well?
I don't know about that. And I feel like the GT cut's going to get phased out soon. It was part of a 3-shoe series.
Oh, you don't think it's a long-lasting thing?
No, I think that because they released last year, around this time. We reviewed them in the summer, and it was on an outdoor court. So it would have released around this time-ish last year, maybe within the next 2 months. I think that, probably pumping out colorways for a year on that, and then it's just done. That's what Nike does it all the time. The greater than it series, it was cool. It's done. It's over with.
Yeah.
So I mean, they'll probably come out with something different, more greater than,
less than,
less than. Yes, that'd be a great marketing stunt.